Hello, everybody. So there's a rumor floating around that our good pals Sony, makers of all things PlayStation, are about to make a major purchase, or just did make a quiet purchase, but a major purchase of a Konami IP. And the word is it's a very popular Konami IP. And now the speculation is running rampant about what that IP could be. And we don't actually know yet because they haven't said what the IP is. I'm sure we'll hear about this very soon, but I thought I'd pop in here and speculate a little bit. I can tell you what it might be and what it will absolutely not be. Okay? I think you can count on some of this. First, let's talk about what it could be. The names that keep coming up are things like Silent Hill, Metal Gear, Castlevania, Contra, Pro Evolution Soccer, and Dance Dance Revolution. Those are easily their most popular IPs to date. So chances are pretty good that it's one of those. And I'd like to already sort of start eliminating some of them. I don't think Pro Evolution Soccer stays on the list. That thing's been performing very poorly against FIFA lately. And their latest release was really confoundingly bad. So that's probably off the table. And I don't think Sony is all that interested in getting into, soccer-focused video game. Maybe not, but I don't think so. Contra seems unlikely, although I would love that. I don't know what you do to blow that up and make Contra rad, but I put it on this list, so I'm saying there's a chance. Castlevania would be a huge get, an enormous get, but also a dangerous get. I think people are in the mood for more Castlevania, but they're in the mood for what Castlevania used to be and less about what it might have become today or what it's become in recent years. And that is a two-dimensional Metroidvania-style adventure. I think people would be very into that. I'm not sure that would benefit Sony all that much to have that IP, but I'll put it out there that I wouldn't mind it being that. The other one everybody talks about is Metal Gear Solid and the Metal Gear universe. Those games being acquired by Sony might breathe new life into them, might bring Kojima back into the fold and have him make those games again. Maybe not, but that would be a huge IP. So I think we're getting a little closer to where the guessing game is. If it's truly one of their biggest IPs, this is probably the one people want the most. I think also somewhat likely is a resurgence of Silent Hill. Capcom's Resident Evil continues to do gangbusters every time they put out a new game. So I have a feeling that maybe the survival horror world could use a little bit of an uptick. They're making a new Dead Space. Why not bring Silent Hill back from the dead after the PT thing, and then the teaser at the end that a new Silent Hills was coming, and then that all getting scrapped. Maybe it's time again to talk about bringing that corpse back to life. I think there's a bigger than most chance anyway of something happening would be this Dance Dance Revolution game, because they have a new VR system coming out, PSVR 2. They have reasons to maybe get into the living room, fitness world a little more. Dance Dance Revolution continues to sell a crap ton of copies every time it comes out on anything. So as much as I don't want that to be the one, it has a pretty good chance. Here is what you will not be seeing as part of this acquisition, in my opinion. Okay? I don't think you're going to get to play a brand new Sony-owned Arch Rivals, or Bonk, or Frogger, or Qbert, or Russian Attack, or Twin Bee Yahoo, or even Sexy Parodius. However that's spelled. There are plenty more IPs they have, most of them obscure. Like, they own Bomberman right now, but Sony's not buying Bomberman. So we're going to have to wait and see, but I'll bet a bunch of you agree with me. It's got to be in this list. It's either Silent Hill, Metal Gear, or Dance Dance Revolution, possibly Castlevania. But I think it's really, if I'm putting my money down on the two top go-getters here, it's Silent Hill and Metal Gear. I'll be shocked if it's not those two. Anyway, will be fun to see, won't it? Stay tuned for more.